Hello, everybody. Back again with a new vinyl finds for you. As you know, I'm going through a huge. I'll just show you that whole top row. This is all. Oh, not that. There we go. Like there. Okay. That whole top row is all new stuff that I've yet to show you. So I'm going to kind of go through, do it 10 albums at a time, try to keep it under 10 minutes because that is the magic number. Um, I wanted to talk about a few things. I'm excited to read this. This just came the other day. Love Shindig, as you should as well. So, and the new Ugly Things is out. Do you have yours? Love's on the cover. A Love Supreme. So, an interview with Johnny Eccles, which was one of the guitar players other than Arthur Lee. Trying not to get that to shine on there. I love Ugly Things. It's great, and you should too. Look at that. That's just a huge bunch of stuff. In other news, my little zine, we're working on number 2. Hopefully today and basically tomorrow. I probably will go get them printed up. Almost got all the artwork done for them. There's a little teaser for some of you. Number 2. That's going to be probably about right here, I believe. Anyhow, it's the cover, and as you remember, this is how big the other one was. These are my little cheat sheets that I use. This is how big the next one is, so as you can see. And right now we're coming in at approximately 32 pages. So, and focus. So it's going to be a pretty big zine. I'll kind of get to everybody about the ordering information, sort of strategizing about with keeping it a certain what I'm trying to do here for you, for people that are want to get this. There's a lot more. It's going to be pretty much all music reviews. Glowing Cabbage, Big Holiday, Tony, Mr. Fartboy, Paul, who's sort of one of the vinyl community members, does not post videos but does comment. And of course, Memphis Vinyl Jim and myself did a lot of music related stuff. So what I did was I tried to keep it basically as big as I could for you and keep because really honestly what kills me here is the cost to send it. That's it. To actually print it, we're breaking even on it, so that's what I wanted to do, get the word out. But what I wanted to do is give you the maximum amount of pages and still keep the shipping at about the same price. So next one will probably be a little bit more expensive, but obviously, you know what I'm trying to say. Anyhow, so we'll do 10 albums here real quick. First one I got here is a band called Catch. This is on the Dot label. Kind of sound like a James Gang. There's a great fuzz tune on here. It's called Crash and Burn. 2 minutes, 35 seconds. Really good. Anytime I see stuff that looks like so, I just cannot resist it. And of course, it's in the Endless Trip. Greeno 22, I think is your name. Go check it out. Here's Tim Harden 4. Oh, one thing I'm going to say is the best part about this time of year, besides barbecue and beers, take a look at that. Doesn't that look frosty and delicious? But anyhow, the cool thing is going to flea markets. Like, man, I've been hitting flea markets up every week, and you find a couple choice titles for like $1 or $2, and then like it makes the rest of the record shopping, like you even it out. You buy one record for $1 and you buy a record for $7 at the record store. You got 2 records for $4 that you would probably pay $7 each for. So here's Tim Harden number 4. This is sort of not actually Tim Harden's 4th album per se, is his 4th album, but the title's a little deceiving because it has a lot of his earlier, actually his demos and things, so it's all more sort of folky harmonica stuff, not too much strings, which it's a really good album, but it's not his best by any means. Here's one I know a lot of folks have shown. Too bad it's written on ridiculously here, but Glass Prism. Poe through the Glass Prism. These guys, it's sort of a psychedelic take on Edgar Allan Poe stuff. Of course, the Raven, their big one, which I love that. Love that picture on the front there. So WAJC Progger. P. Proggers. I don't know what that's all about. Here are two awesome scores, and this is what I'm talking about. So I bought one for $9, and the other I bought for $1. So we got this one, which was $9, which is the Grateful Dead in the Dark. Just, you know, I had this on cassette tape as a kid. Memphis Vinyl Jim, are you out there? But In the Dark, which I never realized that the album version, and I guess the CD version too, didn't have My Brother Esau, which is on the cassette tape, which is how I first heard it. So it always freaked me out when I was a kid. It's sort of a face of sorts. But Grateful Dead in the Dark has a touch of gray on it. And then I picked up this Grateful Dead Reckoning, also known as For the Faithful. This was only $1, you know, 2 LPs, really pristine condition, really good. Even the jackets are just, you know, no record's not busting out from the bottom of them too badly or anything. But I got both of those, $5 a piece basically, so I can't complain. Here's one. Jeff Recordman is a big fan of this group. Mother Earth, this is Living with the Animals. You know, has a sort of a San Francisco kind of sound to it. This, I think, is one of their earlier albums, and Mark Naftalin's in it, which I believe he was in the Paul Butterfield Blues Band. So I'm not sure when this is. Oh, 68. So this would have been after the Paul Butterfield Blues Band. He would have went on and done this. So very cool. It's only $2 for this one. Here's another $1 one. Joe Cocker's Greatest Hits. It's kind of nice just to have. I mean, I'm a big fan of Joe Cocker. This is definitely a great compilation. Kind of all of his good stuff. There's a few things that aren't that I would say that aren't on here that I would say are some of his better songs, but still great tunes nonetheless. And for $1, it's nice to sort of have a you know, kind of a compilation that you can kind of put on if you just want to hear just the hits. So. And 3 more here. Save the best for last. Jimi Hendrix, Midnight Lightning. You know, I've always kind of stayed away from this. I got this, and I also got the next one I'm going to show you. But the guy also had like Crash Landing, which these were ones that sort of came out in the 70s. I forget what the guy's name is here, the producer. Alan Douglas, I want to say. Yeah, Alan Douglas, which a little bit of sacrilege on these, where he pretty much wiped out the drums, just left Jimi, but left out the drums and the bass. And a lot of this stuff was sort of scratch tracks and things like that. And he went through and just overdubbed stuff with people that didn't even play with Jimi. So, makes me nervous just talking about it. But I've always kind of stayed away from these, but this was $1, and I, you know, was like, hey, what the heck? I'll pay the price of admission for it. This one actually is a promo copy, which I thought was pretty cool. But interesting, you know, definitely it feels like an album from the 70s. I think in this day and age where I think a lot of this stuff, when it's redone, and, you know, a lot of music people are more so the purist aspect of it, where, you know, you listen to it, you know, the warts and all, as they say, you know, have the whole thing, you know, unpolished or whatever. I think a lot of people sort of turn to that's what they kind of expect with these kind of things. But in the 70s, it has sort of like that, oh, hey, you know, this is an album. You can actually put it on and listen to it as an album. So makes it kind of weird. This one I don't know too much about. This is just called Jimi, and this is on Pickwick, which, of course, Pickwick is sort of a budget label of sorts. I really don't know. It's From This Day On, Good Times, Good Feeling, Suspicious, Feel That Soul, So-Called Friend, Go-Go Shoes, All Alone, Voice in the Wind. Really haven't even had a chance to put this on, but from what I remember correctly, I think Suspicious, I think this may be like sort of the pre-Jimi Hendrix stuff, which now, you know, this is sort of like an eminent domain kind of thing. So, and last but not least, I got 25 seconds to show you this. I got this from Discogs, but the Presidents of the United States of America, this I'm not really too happy about, but it is what it is. Really one of my favorite albums of all time. You know, I think it was maybe the third CD that I ever bought. So, of course, Sam and I have been digging this quite a bit. It's on yellow vinyl. Put it in paper sleeves so I didn't get the other one all busted up. There you go. So there you have it. 10:05. Crap.